Please welcome to the stage doTERRA Managing Scientist, NicoleStevens.
Just like fire, burning up the way, conquering the world with just one day. Watch this madness, vertical terrain. No one can be just like me anywhere. Just like that.
How are you all today? Who has enjoyed the convention so far? Oh my goodness. It is truly a momentous day, my friends, and I'm so glad to have the opportunity to share with you just for a few minutes. It's really befitting of this theme of dream, don't you think? We are here today because of a very big dream of some very visionary people, and it is coming to fruition in a very big way. On this landmark 10-year convention, as we look back to our history and forward to our future, I'd like to tell you the story of a scientist. She had big dreams, big hair, and through some blessed set of circumstances, as a starry-eyed graduate student, she was introduced to essential oils. She didn't know it at the time, but the course of her life changed when she first experienced those little amber bottles. The research was looking at how essential oils affected different types of human cells in tiny petri dishes. It's an experiment that's been repeated many times in the 17, 18 years since then, but at the time it was pretty groundbreaking. And let's just say that the results were exciting enough that a career path was decided at that point. The graduate students loved essential oils and wanted to study them for the rest of her days. Of course, that big dreaming, big-haired, starry-eyed graduate student was me. The year was 2001. Here's the problem, though. There was no standard for essential oil quality in the industry at that point. There was nothing defining how plants should be grown and harvested, how oil should be distilled, or handled, or stored, or bottled, or how they should be analyzed for quality. And evidence-based models of use were few to none at that time. I felt the pain very keenly, because sometimes I had to repeat my experiments dozens of times before I found consistent results. Because the oils going into the experiments were not consistent themselves. Still, I was grateful to have oils at that time because I could see potential. And I continued researching with oils, even oils of inconsistent quality, because the possibilities and the excitement would lure me into the lab through the wee hours of the morning, and it was like an adventure. My thesis included over 400 pages of data on how essential oils act with various human cell lines. I was hooked. About the same time, I met some folks that I greatly respect, and I think many of you do as well. David Hill, Emily Wright, and Dave Sterling. They too had a great love of essential oils, but a dream much larger than the industry of the time would allow. I remember having conversations with Dr. Hill as he shared with me his vision of essential oils sourced for correct chemistry, tested for consistent quality, and researched for therapeutic bioactivity. Any of that sound familiar? I longed for that philosophical framework in an essential oil company, but couldn't see the path to achieving it yet. So I kept researching. I worked in quality control for a nutraceutical company, learning analytical methods and honing my research skills as a scientist. I worked in the Cancer Research Institute at the University of Nevada, Las Vegas. where I once again got to look at biological activities of essential oil. But still the same challenges. How to find an oil of the quality I needed in order to trust in the accuracy of my results. I'll admit, I became a little discouraged by this point, and the research began to lag. Two important things happened, almost simultaneously at that point. And those two things set me on the path that led me to this moment. First, I became a mama for the first time. I wanted the healthiest possible start for this new little person, which I knew would include essential oils. But which to choose? Where was the quality I required as a mom helping my family? I needed a brand I could trust, unquestioningly. But I hadn't found it just yet. But second, I got a phone call from my friend, Emily Wright. She told me about a new company they were forming with a new vision of how essential oil should be sourced and studied and used. Yes! It was the first time I heard the name doTERRA, gift of the earth. Yes! When I was asked if I wanted to affiliate with this new company, I said, all together now, yes! This is a picture of Emily and me at the very first doTERRA convention in 2008. We're both little babies back then. There were about 300 attendees. We were in several small rooms of the Little America Hotel, and the room you see behind us in the picture, that was the entirety of the showcase. From tiny seeds have grown great, great things. The research began again, this time with doTERRA oils. And this time, I was on fire. Less than 1 year after doTERRA's company launch, we were studying the oils, finding out their chemistries and physical properties, investigating what they could do. This is a page from my lab notebook showing doTERRA's first official research project, a process which, as you've heard and will continue to hear, has been repeated many times with increasing creativity and sophistication and vision in numerous research projects over the past 10 years. Think about that for just a moment. Here was a very young company working to grow on a very tight budget, but demonstrating right off the bat that scientific validation is a priority, always would be. This initial doTERRA project looked at basic screening of doTERRA's essential oils blends against various microbes grown in petri dishes. Some of you may have been at the convention in 2000, I think it was 9 or 10, that these results were presented. They were exciting. Once again, despite my research experience and intuitive knowledge of what the oils can do, I was blown away by their activity. These oils were powerful. Test after test showed me that the oils worked, hinted at how they can be used in supporting healthy bodies, healthy homes. In the quiet hours, after everyone else had left my lab, my babies were tucked in bed, I would come back to the lab and work sometimes through the night, and it would feel like an adventure was unfolding. And what do you know? With quality doTERRA oils, I was actually getting results I could validate for the first time. The research continued. I investigated other microbes, antioxidant activity, enzymatic activity. We looked into essential oil chemistry profiles, distillation methods, and new plant species to investigate. I served as a member of doTERRA's Scientific Advisory Board, formed in 2012, but envisioned by Dr. Hill long before. I joined these other visionaries who truly wanted to explore essential oil science. Finally, in 2015, the opportunity arose for me to join the research and development team at doTERRA Corporate. My time as a research affiliate since doTERRA's birth and a member of the Scientific Advisory Board since its inception showed me that this is where I want to be. This right here is a picture of doTERRA's first clinical trial that we did back in 2015 on the Serenity Complex soft gels. Who loves those, by the way? Me too. The research continues today. New oils, new technologies. You'll get to see these over in the showcase. Human clinical trials are ramping up in thrilling ways. You heard Dr. Hill talk about 300 clinical trials in all of our history, and doTERRA has done a fraction of those. We have a clinical trial going on right now that is the largest, to our knowledge, the largest clinical trial, the longest that's been done with essential oil to date. We're so excited about it. Hopefully we'll have results for you on that shortly. But we're just beginning. Really, it all comes back to quality. Now, I know we've been talking a lot about CPTG, and if you are my kids, you're giving me an eye roll and saying, "Oh, Mom, we know." But just bear with me for a minute, because I want to give you my perspective on this amazing quality standard. CPTG really is different. Arguably, this is the standard that has defined and continues to define the essential oil industry. It is the first of its kind to encompass so much about what an essential oil should be and what an essential oil should do. That's what Dr. Hill was talking about yesterday. That's what Dr. Talbot was talking about yesterday. This is not just about what the oil shows in the test, although that's very important and we have to have that piece. But the oils have to perform. Many of us know what the letters stand for. CPTG, Certified Pure Therapeutic Grade. What does this really mean? How does this standard define what a quality oil means for doTERRA? Let's briefly talk about why it's different and why you should care. How many of you have seen this slide or one like it? Okay, many of you. We have it over in the showcase even, so take a look if you get a chance. For many people, this is what CPTG means. This kind of encompasses the CPTG idea. It's a series of steps, tests, that looks very impressive, and it is. We test and test and test again. But this is not the sum total of CPTG. This is an important first step. At its core, CPTG is a tool for analysis. You must ensure each oil has the correct chemistry, that it's free from contamination and adulteration, and microbes, and that all our analytical tests tell us that the oil is exactly right. This is all important stuff. As a starting point, we analyze every aspect of the oil, from its organoleptic qualities and chemistry and physical properties. As you heard from Aaron and Dr. Hill and many others, we have the most advanced and in-depth analytical testing capabilities of any essential oil company. Each of our oils goes through numerous tests through our independent testing entity, APRC, which you got to hear from some of them just a minute ago. And we have expert analysis for adulteration, which, as you've heard from them, can sometimes be kind of sneaky. We have a full suite of internal testing through our quality control department. I have the privilege of working closely with this group of people. And let me tell you that they are simply brilliant at what they do, and they never cease to impress me. Chat with some of them in the showcase if you get a chance, and you'll see just how fantastic they are. We also have a whole posse of other third-party labs that can do any type of testing we need. Everything from thin layer chromatography to DNA fingerprinting of our plant material. All these testing entities contribute critical, analytical data to ensure the best essential oils. Now that's the beginning. CPTG is not only the best constellation of analytical testing, but it is a framework on which we can build so much more. CPTG helps guide our research efforts. Remember in my story, the young graduate student, when I was struggling to get those consistent results? Turns out, when you develop and adhere to a quality standard like CPTG, it yields incredible results in the laboratory. These are just a few of the publications produced by doTERRA scientists, and many others have been published by our research partners around the world using doTERRA essential oils. These are available for you to go look up on PubMed, on Google Scholar. We want you to have this information. It is wonderful. It's empowering. And for us, it's not just about what an oil can show in analytical testing. It's about what an oil can do in biological testing. Our oils need to work. That's the therapeutic part of the CPTG standard. The floodgates are really opening up as we investigate the molecular biology of essential oils and how they interact with the human body. It's really where my love lies, right? Going from these little human cells in the dish to what does it do? Living, breathing, amazing people. CPTG for us is also a vehicle of innovation, discovery, as we investigate new technologies that help us better understand essential oils. For example, over the past few years, we have been using a device called an electronic nose that uses self-assembled nanofibers to interact with essential oils and yield an objective aroma profile. We're actually able to see on our computer screens a fingerprint of how an oil smells. Together with our subjective organoleptic analysis, this device is helping us understand the nuances of our oil aroma, allowing us additional sophistication in our quality analysis. So now, along with our smelling of the oil and saying, oh, it smells floral, and it smells fruity, and it smells like pine, now we have a fingerprint as well, comparing us. And this is an amazing tool for us. No other essential oil company has ventured into this frontier yet. As with many things, doTERRA is the pioneer. And we have posters, publications on the way using this new technology. So stay tuned, it's very exciting. And just a quick shameless plug, my team and I are showing this device in the showcase, so come check it out if you haven't already. It is amazing. And of course, CPTG paves the way for our future. You've heard from Dr. Hill and Dr. Riggs, Dr. Talbot, and others in this convention about how doTERRA is disrupting research and healthcare and entering uncharted waters of this biological activity and pathway research. The only way we have confidence to do this, to know that our oils will perform, is because we have CPTG. We have the highest quality essential oils that pass all the analytical tests, that shine in the biological tests. And as you've probably seen in your own life, these essential oils have power that we are just beginning to understand. The momentum is growing. The research is truly astounding. We are building a body of evidence that is overwhelming that doTERRA CPTG essential oils simply work. So, after me, you'll get to hear from Dr. Lee and Dr. Talbot yesterday as they talked about a glimpse of our current research pursuits into the realms of biological pathway activity, human metabolic pathways, how essential oils interact with these, rest assured that this is just the tip of an iceberg that is growing more and more massive and irresistible behind the scenes every year. We are committed to that scientific growth and understanding. As one who uses oils every day in my laboratory and in my home, I can tell you that what we have here is unique. It is such a blessing to have at my fingertips an arsenal of the highest quality essential oils that I can use with my kids, my family, for soothing, for uplifting, for supporting their bodies, keeping our home a place that we are safe. That is so empowering for a mom. I'm a scientist at heart, but I'm a mom in my soul. And the essential oils that I use have to pass the muster in both of those realms. All those years ago, doTERRA truly provided me with the answer I was seeking, which is essential oils of the quality I needed for my research and the quality I trusted for my family. This is my story and my dream. What's yours? I want to leave you with a thought from one of my favorite people in the whole wide world, Dr. David Hill. I was sitting in his office a few months ago. I could not even imagine how exhausted he must have been. Extensive traveling to our global markets, family and church responsibilities, executive officer of a multi-billion-dollar company, the usual. But as is always the case, he was enthusiastic and upbeat as he talks about doTERRA's vision and the exciting advances in our future, some of which you've heard about at this convention, and many of which are yet to come. He said something that struck me so profoundly, I wrote it in my planner so I could see it every day. We don't have the luxury of being part-time pioneers. Think about that for a minute. We are changing and leading the industry, and a process of that magnitude can't be achieved half-heartedly. doTERRA got where it is today because of vision, determination, hard work, sacrifice, commitment. As you sit here today, I bet you've had some of that in your own life as well. I hope you feel the energy and know that you are part of something bigger. We are revolutionaries and dreamers, full time. You will be challenged by those who tell you that you're wrong, or you're crazy, or you're misguided. Don't even flinch. As one who has watched doTERRA grow since before the seeds of greatness had even sprouted, I can tell you that our leaders have remained single-mindedly pursuing essential oil excellence and will continue to be pioneering in this endeavor. Our quality process is exceptional, second to none, and the science is finally validating what you may have known for years, that doTERRA essential oils are powerful. Each year, we're going to have more supporting data, more groundbreaking research, and more commitment than ever to find and offer the best essential oils on the planet. So my message to you is this: be immovable. Have confidence in the quality of doTERRA's products. Don't be afraid to say, this is what I know, this is what I do. I am a full-time pioneer with doTERRA. Thank you so much.
Just like fire.